Apparently, there was something going on Talking Smack where Bryan was talking about the possibility of a trade if The Miz doesn't defeat Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship next week. And this sounds, as terrible as it sounds, this sounds like some straight up shit that WWE would do. I would not put it past them at all. With The Miz, he's had this career resurgence. He's breathed new life into this character that he's playing on a week to week basis. He's going out there doing great shit, and he's within an atmosphere that allows him to do all of that great stuff. He's one of the hottest WWE superstars today. Must see. Let's take him and put him on Monday Night Raw. No.
What the fuck is that?
What are you doing? You're just trying to take everything away from me. And I know that if we get The Miz over on Raw, it's not going to be the same Miz that we see every week on SmackDown. It's going to be their bullshit, bastardized version of him. And then not only do you take that gem away from SmackDown, you put a person that I'm a fan of in that Raw. And it's like a 1-2 punch. Because I'm saying that The Miz is must see. Raw Miz ain't gonna be must see, so that's not gonna make me watch the show. I'm not gonna give any more of a fuck about Raw than I do right now. So I hope, please don't let this be the case. But I've hoped for a lot of things not to happen, and they've been happening lately. So I don't know if that means
have you forgotten which company you've been watching?
Not at all. Not at all. That's why I said it's stupid, but I would not put it past them. Would not put it past them at all.
But I will say though, the trade thing, again, it does intrigue me a bit. Like, I do like it as much shit as we give WWE.
The concept of trade. Are you saying the concept of trades or this specific trade with The Miz going to Raw?
The concept.
Okay.
The concept of the trade, because again, with the Intercontinental Championship being up for grabs in a match that actually means something with a brand versus brand war, does have me intriguing. Does that mean that the Intercontinental Championship goes to Raw, or does Sami Zayn go to SmackDown? It does add some possibilities.
Yeah.
Like I just thought about that. So leading up to this last week, this whole brand warfare mantra, SmackDown has been alleging that the Raw superstars are lackluster and lazy and complacent. And what does that say about the Raw roster in general if they're willing to risk Miz going somewhere where he can later be lackluster, lazy, and complacent? Now, we know him not to be that, but that's Daniel Bryan's impression of him. I kind of have to agree with Cass here. I like the idea of a trade, but this specific trade is absolute garbage. I think if you were ever going to do a trade scenario, it'd be better served in the Survivor Series match, because then it feels like both teams are actually fighting for something that matters to the brand. Because right now, the whole idea of, we're battling for brand supremacy and we're better than Team Red, we're better than Team Blue. Yeah, I don't buy a damn thing, because we're supposed to be hating each other on our own individual shows for, the whole time, and then this one pay-per-view we have to make friends and then pretend we're aligning because we're better than you. Like, it's so fucking stupid. If you're gonna do a trade, put it in that scenario, because then it feels like that match actually holds some weight. And like the Intercontinental match, match-wise, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler,
that's gonna be match of the night.
It's gonna be a damn good match in ring-wise, and I'm glad. That,
those are two guys who love to. Who the fuck are they gonna sell for?
Exactly, like they're both gonna they're gonna look at each other and both do backflips.
Yeah, both of them are gonna just start spontaneously taking bumps.
Yeah,
it makes me wonder though, if you have a trade, who is Miz being traded for?
I guess if Sami Zayn was to win the Intercontinental Championship, he would come over to SmackDown and The Miz.
Please
just throw him over to Raw.
Please bring Sami Zayn to SmackDown.
I would love to see Sami Zayn over
to SmackDown, so I could get Cesaro versus AJ Styles, which will be fucking awesome.
Knowing how SmackDown develops characters and things like that, I think that Sami Zayn would be great over on SmackDown. Even if he doesn't win the Intercontinental Championship, trade him for David Otunga. Yeah.
Dude, just take David Otunga. I don't even fucking. Just take
speaking
him.
of which,
he's free.
Did you notice like they added Tom Phillips, the SmackDown
4
announcer?
people on commentary, and it was so funny how they did it because the table isn't even fucking big enough to sit 4 people. Like Tom Phillips was sitting over like at the corner of the table.
Yes.
That should tell you something right there.